This is Captain Hook, and not only is he a massive buck, but he's got a great story behind him. So today I'll be talking about the rise and fall of Captain Hook. Now this whole story starts when we caught this guy on camera back in 2020, and as you can see, he's got a pretty skinny rack, and it's nothing massive, but he's pretty unique with the way that his antler hooks like that, so we decided to name him Captain Hook. Captain Hook spent a lot of time hanging out around other bucks like this guy who we call Wide Load, and this one, which is the split G2 buck that my grandpa took out that same year. We figured that because of this buck's genetics, it probably wouldn't become anything special, and it's a good buck to take down. But he proved to be a very smart buck, and we never got a shot at him that year. But Captain Hook's best friend Wide Load lucked out just as much, because this is what happened when we saw him during gun season. My brother couldn't quite get a shot off, and he lived to see another year. In 2021, we didn't see Captain Hook much at all on cameras, but the year after that, he was there consistently, and he was hanging out with Wide Load once again, who, as you can see, got a whole lot bigger. And Wide Load was our main target buck, but Captain Hook, of course, became a really nice buck that we would be willing to take. But on opening day of bow season, my dad headed out to our main tower to try to get Wide Load. While he was walking out to the stand, he saw just a bunch of antlers sticking up in the brush, and Wide Load had seen him. And he figured it might be over, but he decided to keep walking and not even stop or look at him or anything. Go to the tower and hope that the deer thinks we didn't see him, and then try to get a shot at him later on that day. And that's exactly what happened. So here's the footage of that.
There's blood over here. There he is. Yep.
And just like that, Wide Load was down, which means my dad's biggest buck ever was down. But as for Captain Hook, he just kept getting older and smarter, and he never came out when there was a hunter out there. And that brings us to last year, which was 2023, and we saw this deer on camera a little bit this year, but not very much. And as you can see, he improved a little bit, but not that much. But in 2024, as you can see, he became a much bigger, better buck. And the crazy part is, on the second day of deer season, I saw him for myself, and he was much bigger than I thought. But now I'll roll the clip of that hunt.
Good boy. What a good boy, Rampy. Pound it. Good job. You had something to do with it too. That's your biggest fault. Good job,
So that was the end of Captain Hook. Since I had shot him in 2024 and we had him on camera and saw him in person in 2020 as at least a 1.5-year-old, this deer is at least 5.5, possibly 6.5 years old when I shot it. And it's crazy how a buck that we thought had no potential and bad genetics and one that we just had to get out of the herd turned out to be the biggest buck that I've ever shot. So I decided to get it mounted and got to reunite with its friend Wide Load, who was also on. But it's not over for Captain Hook because he'll live on forever on my wall and in my memories. But that's going to be it for this video, and if you guys would like to see this full hunt, then click on the video on the left, or if you'd like to see the full hunt for Wide Load, click on the video on the right hand side of your screen. But anyways, thank you guys for watching.